So as the title says, I've officially stopped dropshipping on Walmart. I started selling on Walmart towards the end of 2019. When I started selling, it was a huge opportunity. You got to sell on one of the largest marketplaces in the US, and there was little to no competition. Walmart quickly became one of the largest sales channels in my business, as well as it was also the topic of some of the most viewed videos on my channel. Even with all of the issues that the Walmart marketplace was facing, it still seemed promising. Walmart support was actually okay to deal with, at least better than Amazon's, and they were also launching exciting tools like advertising tools, brand tools, and WFS. But like with all good things, I guess, it had to come to an end. About a year ago, Walmart changed their policies for how they would be dealing with claims about different returns that sellers got and how they would be dealing with reimbursing those claims. On every account, Walmart has always required sellers to accept returns at the bare minimum. But this didn't incapacitate my business or other sellers, as you were able to work around this, and when buyers selected the wrong reason for returns, or when they created fraudulent cases saying that the item was never received, but you can just go ahead and create a claim saying the item was received, and as long as you showed sufficient proof, Walmart would actually refund you as well as the buyer, and they would cover the cost. However, I guess eventually Walmart realized just how much money they were losing, and they decided to change their policy to pass the cost onto the seller, and they made it extremely difficult to go ahead and create these cases. Under the new system, and create a claim against this, you would need to still show sufficient proof. However, you had to do it in one of three ways. You can either show signature confirmation from the buyer, you can also show photo evidence that the item was delivered, or you can show proof of admission from the customer that they received the item. Initially, I thought that this wouldn't impact my business that much, and I decided to go ahead and add signature confirmation to all of my orders. I took down all the items that weren't profitable, and I just raised the price in order to cover the cost for the signature confirmation, and for about the first 2 months, everything seemed to be going fine. I got a couple of lost after delivery and lost in transit cases, but I just went about refuting them and just submitting the proof to Walmart that the items were actually delivered and that the customer had signed for them. However, I realized pretty quickly that there was an issue with this new system, and at the end of those 2 months, I was losing about $1,000 per month in these lost after delivery and lost in transit cases. The first main issue with this is that even if you supply sufficient proof, Walmart does not automatically reimburse you those funds. Creating a case with Walmart does not automatically guarantee you're going to get reimbursed. Instead, what normally happens is that you would go ahead and you would create a case, you would provide your proof. To Walmart's credit, they do reply pretty quickly. However, usually they would either say we need more proof or they would deny my claim. Even when the customer's name for the signature matched exactly to the order, they would still deny those claims. So you would have to go back and forth with Walmart. Sometimes this can take a few days, sometimes it can even take over a week. And this is where the second issue comes in, is that now you have to put a lot of time and resources just to recover a couple of sales. That leaves me with the third issue, which is buyers claiming that items were never received or lost in transit is rampant on Walmart. On Amazon, I maybe get an item was never received about once every 100 orders. On Walmart, it's nearly half of all of my returns. To give you an idea of what this is like, these are my returns on Walmart, and as you can see, a lot of the case reasons are lost after delivery, and then you can see that some of them were canceled. However, the next one is right here, lost after delivery, and the majority of these cases are either lost after delivery or lost in transit. The worst part about it is that for the majority of these cases, the buyer signed for the order, and I have still not been refunded. So for this case right here, there were 2 items that this buyer ordered for $106.45, and yet I have still not been refunded, and the buyer got to keep the item, which means that I am now out the item cost, and I don't have the buyer's payment because Walmart already refunded it. So for these reasons, I'm going to take down my dropshipping listings on Walmart, and I'm going to cease dropshipping on the platform because it is not profitable for my business anymore. So that leaves the question of what am I going to be doing with my Walmart seller account? I'm still going to be selling on Walmart, but I'm going to be doing it through WFS, which stands for Walmart Fulfillment Service, which is very similar to Amazon FBA. With WFS, you send in your products to Walmart, they store your products, and when you get an order for that item, they'll ship it out to the customer, and they also handle returns. I've sent in a couple of shipments, and it seems pretty promising for my business. It also seems a lot more scalable and manageable because Walmart handles the returns, and this way, if an item is lost in transit, or is lost after delivery, that is up to Walmart because you as the seller are not responsible for the fulfillment. I plan on making more content regarding WFS because I plan on adding that sales channel for my business as I see it as a promising opportunity. So be sure to stay on the lookout for that content. But in the meantime, if you want to see what software I'm using to find profitable items on Walmart, be sure to go ahead and check out this video right here.